All right, here we go. So sine and cosine for special angles, and actually tangent is going to be over here as well. And so first part, we want to fill out this table and kind of essentially commit this to memory, that we can figure out any degree, and we're comfortable with degrees, but we want to get equally comfortable with radians. And then from there, we'll figure out our sine, cosine, and tangent. So a few things as we start. I think something that'd be really helpful is if you were thinking of, hey, a full circle, that's 360 degrees. Now, all of our special our special triangles, and there are special right triangles, um, have either a difference of 30 or a difference of 15 degrees from the previous angle. And so if I kind of think of 360 degrees, and I'm like, hey, I want to know exactly what every 15 degrees is, because that seems like that's going to be something useful. How many times does 15 degrees go into 360? And so goes in, let's find out, goes in 24 times. And so there's 24 different breakdowns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, all the way around to 24 times around the circle. But then maybe I'm thinking that, hey, you know what? I could do a little bit better than this. Oops. Maybe I can do, rather than thinking of it as 360, let me just kind of memorize that, hey, half of a circle, that's pi, that's 180 degrees. Again, I want to know what 15 degrees is, so 180 divided by 15, and we get 12. So there's 12 breakdowns, 12 15-degree increments, meaning that there's going to be from 0 to 90, there's going to be 6, and from 90 to 180, there's 6, and so on, so forth. Just I think that can be a helpful thing. Sorry. All right, I hope you couldn't hear that, because otherwise it's recorded forever. But oh well. So every 12, there's going to be 12 steps between 0 and 180. So the first step is going to be 15 degrees, and that's going to be equivalent to 1/12 of pi. 1/12 of pi, or as you'll see it written more commonly, pi over 12. Two steps. Now we're at 30 degrees. That's going to be 2/12, which is 1/6 pi, which again you'll see more commonly as pi over 6. So now we're at 30 degrees. That's pi over 6. Continuing on, if I added another 15 degrees, now we're at 3/12 of pi, or 3 pi times 12, and that reduces as well. That's going to be 1/4 pi, which is pi over 4, 1/4 of pi. 60 degrees is adding another 1/12 of pi, and now we're at pi over 3. And to get to the next one, we add 2/12 of pi, that's adding a 1/6. Now we're at pi over 2, half of pi, which makes sense. We've taken our 6 incremental steps now, and now we're at half of pi. Half of pi. From there, because these ones really just kind of end up repeating, we want to know the reference angles we talked about. And so we don't need to memorize where 120 degrees is, where 100 and so on and so forth. We need to know 0 through 90, and then realize if it's a negative or positive. So 180 and 270, 180 degrees is equal to pi radians, and 270 is 3/2 pi, or 3 pi over 2. All right, there's radians, and actually we'll come back in the next video and do sine, cosine, and tangent.